If you think your personal data is safe, you're in for a surprise. In today's digital age, the concept of privacy has taken on a whole new meaning. Every click, every search, and every online interaction is being monitored, analyzed, and stored. It's a reality that many of us are unaware of, but it's happening right under our noses. Your online activity is like an open book, and companies are eager readers. They are constantly collecting data to understand your behavior, preferences, and habits. This data is then used to create detailed profiles that can be sold to advertisers, marketers, and even other companies. It's a lucrative business, and your data is the currency. Let's dive into the wild world of data collection. From the moment you wake up and check your phone to the time you go to bed, your data is being collected. Every app you use, every website you visit, and every purchase you make is being tracked. It's a complex web of data collection that spans across multiple platforms and devices. Take Google, for example. It's not just tracking your searches, it's collecting your IP address, device info, and even analyzing your Gmail. Google knows more about you than you might think. It knows your location, your interests, and even your daily routines. This information is used to personalize your experience, but it also raises serious privacy concerns. Yep, they're personalizing your experience while fueling their advertising machine. Every time you see an ad that seems eerily relevant, it's because Google has been collecting data on you. They know what you're interested in, what you're likely to buy, and even when you're most likely to make a purchase. It's a sophisticated system that relies on your data to function. And that's just the beginning. The world of data collection is vast and ever expanding. Companies are constantly finding new ways to collect and analyze data. From social media platforms to e-commerce websites, everyone is in on the game. And the more data they collect, the more powerful their algorithms become. Ever notice how ads for something you looked at on one app appear on another? That's because companies use unique identifiers to track you across devices. These identifiers are like digital fingerprints that allow companies to follow you from your phone to your laptop and even to your smart TV. It's a seamless tracking system that ensures they never lose sight of you. Companies use unique identifiers to track you across devices, building a profile of your habits and preferences. This profile is incredibly valuable because it allows companies to target you with precision. They know what you like, what you don't like, and even what you're likely to do next. It's a level of insight that was unimaginable just a few years ago. Wondering how they do it? It's a combination of technology and data science. Companies use sophisticated algorithms to analyze your data and make predictions about your behavior. They track your location, your browsing history, your purchase history, and even your social media activity. It's a comprehensive system that leaves no stone unturned. Apps track your location via GPS. Every time you use a navigation app or check the weather, your location is being recorded. This data is then used to provide you with personalized recommendations and targeted ads. It's a convenient feature, but it also means that your every move is being monitored. Stores use free Wi-Fi to monitor your in-store activity. When you connect to a store's Wi-Fi, they can track your movements and see which products you're interested in. This data is then used to optimize store layouts and marketing strategies. It's a powerful tool that gives retailers a competitive edge. Even credit cards and loyalty programs provide insights into your spending. Every time you make a purchase, your data is being recorded. This information is used to build a profile of your spending habits, which can then be used to target you with personalized offers and promotions. It's a win-win for companies, but it comes at the cost of your privacy. But wait, there's more. The world of data collection is constantly evolving, and new technologies are being developed all the time. From facial recognition to smart home devices, companies are finding new ways to collect and analyze data. It's a never-ending cycle that shows no signs of slowing down. Some companies use facial recognition and IoT devices to gather even more data. Facial recognition technology can identify you in a crowd, while IoT devices can monitor your home environment. This data is then used to provide you with personalized experiences, but it also raises serious privacy concerns. Your every interaction, emails, texts, clicks, is monitored to serve up ads you can't resist. Companies are constantly analyzing your data to understand your preferences and predict your behavior. It's a sophisticated system that relies on your data to function, and it's incredibly effective. And it gets sketchy. The more data companies collect, the more vulnerable you become. Data breaches are becoming increasingly common, and the consequences can be devastating. Your personal information can be stolen, sold, and used for malicious purposes. It's a serious issue that affects us all. Remember Yahoo's hack? Over 500 million accounts compromised. It was one of the largest data breaches in history, and it exposed the personal information of millions of users. The fallout was significant, and it served as a wake-up call for many people. Or Vizio watching you through your TV? Vizio was caught collecting data on its users without their knowledge or consent. The company was tracking what people were watching and selling that data to advertisers. It was a blatant violation of privacy, and it highlighted the risks of smart devices, not to mention Ashley Madison's infamous breach. The dating site was hacked, and the personal information of millions of users was exposed. It was a scandal that ruined lives and highlighted the dangers of data breaches. It's a stark reminder of the importance of protecting your data. Now, about cookies, but not the delicious kind. Web cookies are small pieces of data that are stored on your device when you visit a website. They track your online journey and remember your preferences. While they can be useful, they also raise serious privacy concerns. Web cookies track your online journey, even after leaving sites. They can follow you from one website to another, collecting data on your browsing habits. This information is then used to target you with personalized ads. It's a powerful tool, but it also means that your online activity is being monitored. Super cookies, they track you long-term unless you clear them. Super cookies are even more persistent than regular cookies. They can survive browser resets and continue to track your activity. It's a sophisticated tracking method that raises serious privacy concerns. Feeling creeped out? It's understandable. The world of data collection is complex and often invasive, but there are steps you can take to protect your privacy. By being aware of the risks and taking proactive measures, you can regain control of your data. You've likely agreed to all this tracking through terms of service agreements. When you sign up for a service or download an app, you agree to their terms of service. These agreements often include clauses that allow companies to collect and use your data. It's a common practice, but it means that you've likely consented to more tracking than you realize. Yes, the ones we never read. Most people don't take the time to read the terms of service, and companies know this. They take advantage of this fact by including clauses that allow them to collect and use your data. It's a practice that raises serious ethical questions. While data collection isn't going away, there are protections like the EU's GDPR. The General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, is a set of regulations designed to protect the privacy of individuals in the European Union. It gives people more control over their data and imposes strict requirements on companies that collect and use data. But the responsibility is on us. Control your ad settings, tweak app privacy, clear cookies, and check My Google activity to manage your data. By taking these steps, you can protect your privacy and regain control of your data. It's a proactive approach that can make a big difference. Your data is valuable, companies are willing to pay a lot of money for it, and they go to great lengths to collect it. But you have the power to protect your data and control how it's used. By being aware of the risks and taking proactive measures, you can safeguard your privacy. Take charge of your online privacy, because in today's world, every click counts. Your data is a valuable asset, and it's up to you to protect it. By being proactive and taking control of your privacy settings, you can ensure that your data is used responsibly. It's a small effort that can make a big difference in protecting your privacy.